Good morning, my dear students. This is your English class. Take out your English literature read book and open page number 59. Today we start with the story The Model Millionaire, written by Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde was an Irish poet and dramatist. He authored one novel and several comic stories and lectured on many topics of arts and beauty. So students, let's start with the story. The character Hughie Erskine was very good looking man with his crispy brown hair, clear-cut profile and grey eyes. He was as popular with men as he was with women also. And he had every accomplishment. What is the meaning of accomplishment? Accomplishment means achievements. To boast of. What is the meaning of boast of? Talk with excessive pride. Except that of making money. Except what? Except that of making money. He had tried everything, like the stock exchange, tea trading, wine trading, but business was too dry. Ultimately, he became nothing, just a delightful young man with a perfect profile and no profession. When the matters became worse, to make matters worse, he was in love. With whom? The girl he loved was Laura Martin, the daughter of a retired colonel who had lost his temper and his digestion in India, and had never found either of them again. Laura adored Hughie, and he was ready to kiss her shoestrings. They were the handsomest couple in London. They were very handsome. And no money between them. The colonel was very fond of Hughie, but would not hear of any engagement. The father of Laura said to him that, "Come to me, my boy, when you have got 10,000 pounds of your own, and we will see about it." He used to say. Who is it? The father of Laura Martin. Hughie looked very gloom in those days. What is the meaning of gloom? Unhappy or sad. One morning, on his way to Holland Park, where the Martins lived, he dropped in to see a great friend of his. What is his name? Alan Trevor. Trevor was a painter. Personally, he was a strange, rough fellow with a freckled face and a red ragged beard. However, when he took up the brush, he was a real master. That means he was an excellent painter. And his pictures were eagerly sought after. What is the meaning of sought? It is the past participle form of seek. So sought means attempted to find. When Hughie came in, he found Trevor putting the finishing touches to a wonderful life-size picture of a beggar man. The beggar himself was standing on a raised platform in a corner of the studio. He was a wizened old man with a face like wrinkled parchment and most piteous expression. What is the meaning of wizened? Wizened means old and wrinkled, and parchment means material made from the skin of a sheep or goat. Used in the past for writing on. Okay. Over his shoulders was flung a coarse brown cloak, all tears and tatters. His thick boots were patched and cobbled, and with one hand he leaned on a rough stake, while with the other he held out his battered hat for what? For arms. "What an amazing model," whispered Huey as he shook hands with his friend. "An amazing model," shouted Trevor at the top of his voice. "I should think so. Such beggars as he are not to be made with every day. My stars, what an aging Rembrandt would have made of him." So what is the meaning of aging? A picture painted from a metal plate with a design cut into it. And what is the meaning of Rembrandt? A very famous 17th century Dutch painter and etcher. Okay. "Poor old chap," said who? Said Huey. "How miserable he looks, but I suppose to you painters his face is his fortune." "Certainly," replied Trevor. "You don't want a beggar to look happy, do you?" "How much does a model get for sitting?" asked Huey. To whom? To Trevor, as he found himself a comfortable seat on a divan. "A shilling an hour. I am giving him a shilling for an hour." Shilling is a currency. It is equal to 12 pence. "And how much do you get for your picture alone?" "Oh, for this I get 2,000 pounds. The man Huey asked his friend Alan Trevor. "In pounds?" "Guineas. Painters, poets and physicians always get guineas, not the pounds." "Well, I think the model should have a percentage," cried Huey, laughing. "They work quite as hard as you do." Okay, students, enough for the day. Tick out till this. With the next part of the story, we will proceed in our next video. Thank you. Bye.